Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. As we close out today's show, you can go to LarryRay.com. That's LarryRay.com and pick up the show. If you missed some of the earlier part, talking about the Legends of the Outdoors Hall of Fame banquet, and check in on that, see a lot of pictures that we took from up there. But I really wanted to close out today's show because this is a special weekend in Tennessee. It is Free Hunting Day in Tennessee today. The squirrel season opens today, goes through this year. Get this, folks, and Bill, I didn't realize this, that it goes all the way to March 15th. So squirrel season.
It goes forever.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it ended in late January, I recall.
Well, it's been ended in the end of February, but they've extended it to the middle of March. And also, this is the Velvet Hunt Day, and some of you folks are probably on your way to the woods or laying there and decide, do I want to hunt when it's 90 degrees or not? But so I said, let's talk. And so thanks to Jason Harmon and all the good folks with the TWRA, of which is the show sponsor for Outdoors for Larry Ray. We're really happy to have Wally Akins on. He is the TWRA Assistant Chief for Wildlife and Forestry Division. Good morning, Wally.
Good morning. How are y'all today?
We're doing great. Let's talk first about Free Hunting Day. I mean, this is a day that you got to still have your hunter education if you're born after 69, right, Wally? You still got to have that.
That's correct. January 1st of 1969 on or after that, you do need a hunter safety if you're 10 and over, or going to be turning 10 during the current hunting season. If you're 9 and under, you do not need the hunter safety certification. You just have to be with an adult at least 21 years of age or older.
And we talked about this Free Hunting Day. What does that mean? You can hunt. Can you hunt deer, squirrel, all of them? I mean, what's the deal?
That is correct. Tennessee residents, they're allowed to hunt without a license beginning, well, just for that day, Saturday, today.
Today.
And you do not need a license. You do need a hunter safety, and if you do not have it, you can buy an apprentice license.
There you go.
That's for 1 year.
A great addition right there. And the squirrel season also opens today. Bill, you and I were talking about this. We all start with squirrels. I mean, as far as I knew, my uncle took me back when I was a young man, and I killed my first squirrel hunting with my uncle. Bill, you said you killed your first squirrel how old were you, Bill?
I was 6, and Larry, I'm still going to say, number one, it's the most underutilized game animal in Tennessee when it used to be the number one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, because I've shot plenty of deer, it is a heck of a lot harder to go out and shoot a limit of squirrels than it is to go out and shoot a deer.
Yeah, go ahead and try to shoot 10 squirrels, right, Wally?
But,
they are
not the little animal from your backyard.
No, they're not. And Wally, we talked about this at one time, and I can remember Bill talked about it. We didn't have any deer, Wally. I mean,
that's right.
You've been with the agency a long time, and we didn't have deer in squirrel season. I can remember I was with a special group. We always hunted together on that opening day in the Wolf River bottoms, and as Bill said, we didn't worry about snakes, though they were down, and mosquitoes and things along that line. It was a special day. We cooked the squirrels and things like that, and that deer took over. I mean,
right.
That's just the way it is. But the extended season, Wally, is something that the commission and you guys came out with. We got more opportunities now to kill squirrels than we ever have.
That's correct. And, it is a good way for youth to get involved in hunting.
Yes.
With their friends or parents, and it is a very fun activity. And as you just said, it's very challenging.
It is.
Especially with a lot of leaves on the trees like we have this time of year. But it is certainly a lot of fun.
And you mentioned a lot of leaves. It's a different hunt when you hunt squirrels in August than when you hunt squirrels in September. I mean, and
or October.
October for sure.
Then in the winter, yeah.
Yeah, it's a prime time like that. And then we get not only squirrel season opening, free hunting day. Squirrel season opens today, runs through March, the middle of March. This is the velvet hunt. I don't know if that's what we call it. That's what the name we've given it. And you folks need to check the regulations. I've looked at the hunting guide, Wally, and you need to know which counties are CWD, which ones are high risk, and things along that line. But this is the weekend that you can kill an antlered buck, right? One.
That's correct. It started yesterday, and it lasts through the weekend for an antlered deer. People do call it the velvet hunt because obviously deer are still in velvet.
Yes.
But today they can hunt those animals for free.
For free.
So choose to.
And what I recommend, and make sure that your deer processor is open this weekend. Mine isn't.
And your taxidermist.
And your taxidermist. Mine.
Because those antlers don't last.
No. And I was going to mention that because you need to take care of them as quickly as possible. You don't want to mess up a nice deer, but be sure and check when the hunts go. And Wally, this velvet hunt, is there much interest in this? I mean, from your perspective, and particularly, I know we're in West Tennessee. There may be a little bit more than Middle Tennessee where you've done a lot of your work. But the velvet hunt, is we haven't done this very long.
That's correct, and actually, there's more interest than I personally thought there would be.
Really? All right.
Yes. Even though the temperatures are warm, we still get a lot of hunters that get out early in the morning, and they, do harvest some nice deer. So it's maintained its popularity, if not grown a little bit, since the first year we had it. It's like I said, it's a little more popular than I personally thought it would be.
Well, I know one thing. That press release you guys put out about the deer with the antler stuck in its head.
Oh yes.
I don't know. Have they caught those? Have they got anybody yet? Wally, have you heard anything?
I have not.
I hadn't either.
Not
that was awful. I mean, you guys, those officers in the field did an amazing job to save that buck. I mean,
they did an outstanding job, and their hunting season for some people that don't do it legally does start in June or July.
It does.
Well, you got to get them before the poachers get after them.
You got to do what, Bill?
You have to get them before the poachers get going.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Right, and I'm not trying to make light of that.
That's
because
a
joke. They do take away from the legal hunters.
Yes, they do. And this situation was the pictures and the press release, and I can't tell you how many people on my Facebook page responded to that, and mostly they responded about let's go catch those people, and also responded about you just don't understand how important wildlife officers are, Wally. I mean,
yes, sir.
I mean, because in your job, and you've been with the agency, as I said, a long time, those guys in the field don't just give tickets. I mean, they're out there to help the community, and they literally saved that deer. I mean,
that's right. And it's a very hard job, especially when there's only one or two in the county. They get a lot of calls, especially on opening weekends like this. And they're stretched thin, but they do more. They try to educate a lot. It's probably maybe the biggest part of their job is the public education.
Yeah.
One-on-one interaction with hunters, and and it is, like I said, a whole lot more than just trying to write tickets.
Well, folks, I hope that this weekend is a great one. You don't get to do too many things free. One of my favorite words, free, Free, free hunting day today in Tennessee. Go to your hunting guide, and it's really a cool magazine. It looks like a magazine this year, but it's got all your information. Or you can go to tnwildlife.org and look up all the regulations. But we're ready to hunt squirrels this morning through March. 10 bag limit a day. That's a lot of squirrels. Good luck on that. Mm-hmm. But it's also a time, as Bill said, and as Wally said, I think we all got started squirrel hunting, and I just don't want to lose that art. Wally, thank you, man, for being with us, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, and good luck to everyone today and the rest of the year hunting season.
Thanks, Wally. We'll get back with you. All right, buddy. Thank you. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Larry, do I have time to issue a challenge?
Yes, you do, Bill. You sure do.
I'm going to issue a challenge to all my deer hunting friends who claim to be serious hunters.
Okay.
Now, number one, all of my friends in Florida, their deer season opened a couple of weeks ago. So they've been out in
South Carolina,
Florida deer hunting.
South Carolina, too. Yeah.
The heat thing, exactly, the deep south, their rut starts real early.
Yeah.
The heat thing, you're a weenie if that gets you out of the stand.
Yeah.
But if you can't handle the heat in a deer stand, go out there and prove me wrong about squirrels.
Yes.
Go try to shoot five. And give me a shout and tell me I'll give you $1.
Bill Cooksey is passing around big bucks here. I mean, we'll see. All right, Bill. Thank you, man. The Cooksey challenge is on, y'all. Okay. All right. Let me tell you, next week will be first Saturday. Dave Gabbert and our pun master, Gene Smith, will be with us as we talk outdoors. Continue this. Bill Cooksey, thank you, buddy. Good luck on moving this weekend and get everything done. And again, congratulations. It was so good to see you going at Hall of Fame. And
you too, Larry. I couldn't imagine doing it with anybody else. Well, I appreciate you and congratulations.
All right, buddy. All right, this is Larry Ray reminding you, as I do each and every week, it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else, Bill? God bless the USA.